Today's episode is brought to you by Audible.com. Go over and get you a free audiobook 30-day free trial over at www.audibletrial.com/nerdcave. You can be picking up Timothy Zahn's new book, Thrawn. It's freaking awesome. Or you can get Ahsoka. You can get all these Star Wars books because everybody loves Star Wars. If you don't love Star Wars, what are you doing with your life? There's over 180,000 titles, though, to choose from. You can get it on your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle. And if you have an MP3 player and what are you doing with your life, you can get that there as well. So go over to audibletrial.com/nerdcave and grab you one of those new books. Get smart. We read at the Nerd Cave. We read. Build it beautiful. What's up, everybody? This is Zach.
And Allie.
With Nerd Cave, the podcast. The Nerd Cave podcast, episode 200 and something.
I feel like it's 210.
No, we're past 210. I think it's like 213.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's 213. Let's go in the abyss of my podcast services.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let's see. Yep, this is 213.
Well,
there you go, 213. Last week, we did about 10 hours of E3 coverage, so we didn't have a podcast last week. And we gave all of our love to Nerd Cave Gaming.
Yes.
It was all there. We did pre and post shows.
We missed one pre-show, but that was not our fault.
Yeah, but that's, that it is neither here nor there.
No.
And I crushed Derek at his own game.
I was wondering when you were going to mention it. Not if, but when.
Yeah, it was a win. It has to be at the very beginning because Derek right now is listening and he's getting very upset.
Yes, he is. And you'll just keep mentioning it throughout the podcast, and he'll just be getting more and more angry.
Yeah, just like slowly poking the bear. Like just, it's just like not with a very sharp stick. It's just kind of like you just poke him every now and then, get him a little riled up. Like,
It's like the end of like a broomstick, where it's like it doesn't necessarily like super duper hurt, but after a while it might get a little sore, and it's also super annoying.
Yeah. So you're looking at the E3 champion here, okay? I'm going to have a belt.
Oh, yeah, I meant to make a belt. I forgot.
I'm going to get the belt going on.
My bad.
But that's okay, because I need a Disney Song Challenge belt that I never made one of those, because I crushed Robbie in that. And Robbie couldn't make it because he's celebrating Father's Day. Father's Day.
I was going to say, what if instead of a belt, I made like little trophies?
I kind of want I want something to wear.
I'll make the belt. I'm just saying. Trophies are a lot more portable.
They are a lot more portable, but when you're lording it over someone else...
Okay, that's fair.
It's just like...
After the wedding, that's when I'm going to start working on cosplay stuff, so I can work on it.
Okay, yeah, like, wrestling.
I know what you're saying.
Like, I want to be able to, like, when I'm on podcast, like, how Macho Man would, cream the crop.
Yeah.
Cream the crop. You have his belt.
Yeah.
Have his belt, so when I podcast, I have to have the belt with me.
Yeah.
Anytime we talk about games, I have to, pull out the belt, set it down,
Eventually you can, get it. Are we actually, recording?
We are recording. See, got a little red up there.
Yeah.
I didn't want to deal with all the computer tonight. I was going to say,
the computer's not on.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that tonight. It's okay.
Sorry, everybody. No, yeah, something like that. I'm just picturing how I can make it. It'll be out of craft foam, definitely.
And then, when we get rid of the green screen and we build, the set.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. Whenever we, get the set, you can have, a little shelf and then, just kind of put it on the shelf.
Yeah, put it up on the shelf. And then when someone wants to challenge me,
Then we bring it down on the table.
Yeah, when E3 2018 comes out.
You're going to have the set by then?
We're hoping.
Okay.
I'm hoping in a year we could have that set.
I mean, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But...
I'm always got eye on the prize.
No, I agree. I live my life more like one con to the next. I have to get ready for the next convention.
No, I'm we're going to have a set. We're going to have maybe by that time something bigger than this. But set is first, then something bigger than this room. Because if you haven't ever been in this room,
it's pretty tiny.
It's a small room.
Pretty tiny.
We got a lot of crap in here. We've got a gold PlayStation 4 over there.
Yeah.
Beautiful PlayStation 4. We got all my gaming stuff. Then we have 2 very large PCs in here and a huge L-shaped desk.
Do you ever use that second one?
Amy used to use it like to play Sims, but
Why didn't she play it on that one?
because like it would like crash my computer.
Oh,
Like
I see.
Origins sucks.
Origins does suck.
So like it would constantly crash my computer and I'm always working. Like so like
That's fair.
I set
get
that
you.
one up, got her on
Yeah,
that one.
I get you.
So she could crash that one as many times as she wants to. But like she hasn't used it in a while because she's been very eye on the prize of wedding me.
Yeah.
And she works hard. Like
Yes, she does.
Jesus Christ, we work today. Like I'd rather go to work. That's a lot of work. A lot of just like little things. I don't like little things. Little details. That's not me. It's not me.
I don't know. I work well with doing like little detail things. It's like just like it's like especially if it's a lot of little details, it's like repetitive. It's just something where it's kind of like I can like lose myself in the work and like watch something on my phone, and I'm like, okay, that's why I love cosplay so much.
Not me. Like I am the total opposite. Like I like to like do very large scale. Like I want to be impressive. I want to.
Yeah.
I'm a showboat. Like 100%.
Really, I wouldn't.
That's me. Like me in a nutshell. So like, yeah, I'm not the.
I like to do like occasional big things, and again, another reason why I love cosplay is because you like to showboat, and like you do it because you love it, but also it is so nice when people take your picture. You're just like, yes.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta make sure your makeup on point, and
I say
you
on
use
fleek.
Seal body
Seal the
tape,
deal.
Your yes, seal the deal, and also get good wigs. Wigs absolutely 100% make or break a cosplay.
Yeah. Spend some extra money.
Like I
On that
get
wig.
like your first few, I get it, but also like there are hacks to like de-shine wigs and make them look not cheap.
Yeah.
Fabric softener people.
See, I didn't know any of that, but now I do. So
Now you do.
if
You ever need a wig,
for whatever wish.
I have a long brown wig that it might be a little more like it might be a little warmer than your actual color, but I think it could actually look pretty natural.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. You never know.
If it's my head, I don't know if it'll fit your head, just because my head is much smaller than most people's heads.
I have a very large cranium. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm a showboat kind of guy, like all the time. Like that's just me. That's why I like doing live streams. I like doing all of this. Like I like being in front of the camera. I like that.
I feel.
Yeah, I love it.
That.
So
News.
we're getting into the news now, and it's not a lot of news because most major outlets, we're going to fall into that as well. Most major outlets are still covering E3. We're going to cover some E3 stuff, but first, since we didn't touch it during E3, we want to recognize and celebrate the life of Adam West. And if you have not heard, I don't know where you've been, but Adam West, TV's Batman, the shining knight, the bright knight, as he would call himself.
In my opinion, the best Batman. I'm not even saying that as a joke.
No, I love Adam West Batman.
Batman series.
Has passed away at 88. Actor Adam West, the star of the classic 1960s Batman TV series, died last Friday at the age of 88 after a brief battle with leukemia. Our dad always saw himself as the bright knight and aspired to make a positive impact on his fans' lives. He was and always will be our hero, his family said in a statement. The kitschy, lighthearted 1966 through 68 Batman television series became a pop culture phenomenon and cemented the Cape Crusader campy image for a generation until darker comic book and movie interpretations came along. Just everything that Adam West has done in his career, he's always been like this kind of campy self, but he's always been like uber nice.
Uber nice, and like he always makes it work. Like the scene where he's like holding the giant bomb and then, like he wants to throw it in the water, but he's like, no, the ducks. Like I love that. That's like one of my favorite scenes.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Sometimes you can't
And you know, if you're more modern side of things, he was the mayor on Family Guy forever.
That's right.
And was hilarious on that show. So our thoughts and prayers go out to his friends and family and all the fans around the world of Adam West. Now, E3 2018 has been announced.
Give me them dates.
Those dates are June 12th through the 14th. Now, this is E3s. This isn't including like EA's.
Yeah.
EA Play. This isn't including Bethesda's conference. This is literally E3 where they have the fans come in, all of that kind of stuff. So June 12th through the 14th, 2018 will be the next E3. I'll be crowned once again E3 champion.
We'll see.
You know.
We'll see.
If I have to rig it.
I think that Derek would literally murder you if you tried to do that.
You know, 90% of the games. You know.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited. This year's E3 was pretty good. Like, it wasn't like, oh my God.
Yeah, it wasn't like, we've said this a lot, but like, it was solid. It was a solid E3.
Yeah. And like, every year, it's hard to top yourself. Like, every year, it's really hard to top yourself.
And that's the thing, is like, that's one of the game developers and like stuff, like, that's one of their downfalls, is that they always try to one up themselves. And by doing that, they tend to fall through.
Yeah.
And not do something super impressive. It's like, we can see that you tried, but I'm not like super like wowed by any of your content.
Yeah. And like, you could look at, I think Nintendo had a pretty good solid showing.
I agree.
Sony's was really cool because it had like all of these elements to it, like the zombies hanging from the ceiling.
At first, you didn't realize they were people. You think it's like part of the game. You're like, oh wait, no, that's the stage. Those are people.
Yeah,
like it's really cool.
And the sand, you know, with the band in front and everything. Like I thought that was really cool going with Lost Legacy.
Water.
No, it was sand.
It was sand?
Yeah,
okay, because it looks like one of those like water wall, like light shows.
Yeah.
It was the same thing, but with sand. Okay.
Yeah, it was sand. And then they did have water going into, I want to say, God of War or something. There was one that had like water on the outside. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I think it was God of War because it starts off with them in like the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and snow was Horizon Zero Dawn, right?
Yes. So it had all these elemental things with Sony's, which was really nice. And they showed a ton of games. But none of it was like, oh, I didn't know anything about that, other than Shadow of Colossus. That was like kind of the get hyped moment.
Yeah, but like I think we saw like a leak like right before the conference that it was rumored it was going to be remastered. But still, that was the one surprise.
Yeah. And then you look at Xbox. Xbox showed 42 games.
Yes, they did. It was a lot of games.
A lot of games. About 20 of those was in that sizzle reel for their indie development side of things.
Bam.
But they kind of stumbled with it because I didn't leave that conference knowing why I should buy an Xbox One X.
I agree, because it's like all the games are, I was like, oh, I have to get that. I was like, it's gotta be on the PlayStation. Yeah,
other than Anthem, and if Anthem was not on the PlayStation, I would get it on the Xbox. Like I would even upgrade to an Xbox One X if it was exclusive, just to like pump out that power. But it's for PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like...
BioWare wouldn't abandon their PlayStation and PC fans. They would never do that.
No, and you could see how much Tomb Raider suffered from doing that the previous 2 years when they had a year almost exclusivity of being on there. But...
I was actually talking to some people... I was in the mall and I was checking out a store. I was actually buying this shirt.
Oh, nice.
It's a Warcraft shirt with Thrall's hammer on it.
I don't know what she's talking about.
It's World of Warcraft.
I got that.
Thrall's a really big character.
Is he like Thor?
No, although there's actually, it's not like Marvel Thor, but Thor actually is in Warcraft. I think his name's spelled a little differently because it's based off like the Norse.
Yeah.
No, I had stopped myself from going into like Warcraft lore.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I was checking out, and there were two guys that were at the cash register, and they saw that I was wearing like my Overwatch bag. So we started talking about Overwatch, and then we kind of got into the conversation of like the Xbox One. And one guy was like, "Oh, I'm so excited," but then the other guy was like, I wasn't convinced to buy one. I saw no reason to buy one. And I was like, I completely agree with you. I was like, yeah, like, sure, it like the graphics on it look great, but I'm not going to drop $500 on it.
Yeah, and like to get the most out of it, like you got to have that 4K TV.
Yeah, exactly. Which is even more money to spend. I ain't got that kind of money.
Like I know they're doing like super sampling, and it'll make the 1080p version, TVs look better.
Yeah, but still.
But I've got one sitting over there. It rarely gets turned on.
Yep.
And I got that beautiful beast over there, that gold PS4.
I'm assuming you've played it since you've gotten it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's so beautiful. Like I love it. Like I'm in love.
I just want the controller. Like, what'd be really cool is like a totally like all the buttons and everything are gold controller.
I wish, but it's not.
No, it's not.
But that's okay.
No, it's fine.
I got a gold controller.
I still think it looks really cool. I'd like to get just the control. If they sold just the controller,
they do.
I'd get it. They do?
Yeah, they do.
How much is it?
Right now, if today is the last day of play, so you might want to look on Amazon and see if you can get a gold controller that's cheap.
I'll do it after the show.
So, speaking of the gold PlayStation 4, I traded in my first gen PS4.
Yes, and you traded some games in along.
I traded a ton of games. I traded my 3DS, my original 3DS in, and 2 Pokemon games. I couldn't find why.
Wonder why.
But, so I'm calling. Gulf Breeze never has anything. Like, I'm very disappointed in that store.
The Gulf Breeze games?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Very disappointed in that store. So, I get everything together. Derek, he gives me the down low on what I need to bring in.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, okay, I got everything.
The deets.
Yeah. I give my PlayStation, I upload all of my saves to the cloud.
Yeah, make sure that if you ever transfer stuff, you keep your saves. Otherwise, you're going to lose all your progress.
Yes. So, I did that. Uploaded everything. Got everything together. And checked around, seeing where one was left. One was left at Cordoba Mall. Like, okay, I'm going to go there. So as I'm going, I was like, okay, I'm going to call and make sure that they hold it for me.
They usually don't hold stuff.
They usually don't. But I called and I was like, hey, do you have the gold PS4? Like, lady was like, yes, I've got the gold PS4. I'm like, okay, I am on my way. I have a PlayStation 4, a ton of games, and a 3DS. I'm on my way to come get that PlayStation. She's like, okay, sounds good. I'll see you in a few minutes.
I like it.
I'm like, all right, got a connection here.
Yeah.
So I get there,
Solid.
come into the mall.
Yep.
I held the door for a gentleman.
There you go.
He said, thank you, bro. I was like, okay.
No, just.
I recognize that. I recognize that. I like when people say thank you when I hold the door. I get very angry when people don't do that.
Yeah, it's like even if it's not the most like heartfelt thing, it's acknowledging that someone you don't want to do it for the thanks, but it's still just kind of like I didn't have to hold the door open.
Yeah, I could have bashed your head in the door.
Yeah, I could have been like, bam.
I could have murdered you in front of your child.
That's true.
But I didn't. He said thank you, and I was feeling good. I was on cloud nine. I'm stepping
riding that high.
I'm stepping in there. I get into GameStop. There's these 2 bozos.
They sold the PS4 Gold.
Well, they were wanting my PS4 Gold.
But she was like, nah, guy, I'm holding
Well,
this.
get this. We'll get this. These two clowns. I'm gonna say something.
Clowns.
These 2 clowns.
Clowns, the fools.
Come in there, and they were like, "Oh, you got a gold PS4?" And she's like, "Are you the guy that just called?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm the guy that called." She's like, "Well, where's your PlayStation?" He's like, I changed my mind." She's like, "Okay." He was like, "Yeah, I thought about bringing some like Game Boy stuff in." He's like, "But I changed my mind." And she's like, because she was telling me the story after they left. She's like, "I knew right then." She's like, he didn't sound like you, and he didn't have a PS4. And I'm like, well, I appreciate you holding on to it. Because again, didn't have to.
Yeah, she didn't have to. A lot of the times they do like first come, first serve.
Yes. But I was bringing in the bounty.
Yeah, that's the thing, is they were like, this guy's going to give us a lot of stuff that we can sell, so let's give it to him. And
exactly.
Also, good rep, You'll want to go back.
Yeah.
It's all about that customer
Yeah.
seller.
Oh yeah,
Relationship.
yeah. So
Solid.
get all of that. Comes out, okay? Like the PlayStation, my old PlayStation at the moment was going for 100 because they dropped it down from
Yes.
130 because it's down to 250 right
Yeah.
now. It won't be when you're hearing this.
Nope.
So don't expect
What's it going
this.
up to?
It'll be 300.
300.
I think.
Yeah.
So get that. Get everything. Like everything's like I'm seeing the total go up. I'm like, yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Go.
So it gets up to like $230 something. I'm like, okay.
Cool.
So I upgraded to a terabyte hard drive, gold PS4 Slim
Yep.
with a new controller. Now, this might sound bad. I traded in my worst controller and my shortest HDMI cable.
I mean, for some people like taking apart controllers to get components from other stuff. That it could be that.
Like,
That controller is giving its body to science.
so I upgraded. I got a longer HDMI cable. I got a gold controller and the PS4, and I spent all of $17.09.
You guys heard it here. $17. That's like some extreme couponing stuff.
I know. And like what gets me is like if I even just upgraded my hard drive on my old PS4, it'd be $100.
Yep.
But I got a gold PS4. Like I'm happy.
No,
I'm a
I mean,
happy man.
That is a great deal.
I'm a happy man.
I'm jelly, but I love my PlayStation, and I ain't got that kind of money to drop.
$17.
Well, I mean, I don't think I have enough games to like trade in.
Oh yeah, like Pokemon games. That's what got me. Like,
Oh yeah, they love their Pokemon games.
the Pokemon games hold their value.
I only have one.
Like Black. I traded in Black. Got $16. I traded in Sun. Got $18. Yeah.
I'm surprised Sun didn't go for more.
Me either.
Maybe it's because they're about to get the
Ultra Sun
Yeah.
Moon, whatever the crap it's called.
Yeah.
I think that's a lazy move on their part.
Well,
but whatever,
it's
they're working on the
similar
Switch.
to, like, the
They're working
black
on
and white
Switch
version, too.
Pokemon, so
But
I can get
yeah, the
down
only
with that.
Pokemon game I have is White version 2. It's not the only one I've played. Which I played through legal means.
Yeah,
Not by an emulator on my laptop during school.
yeah. Oh man, I forgot. My Black is it the Y? I think it's Y. So the one I didn't sell has like a hacked version. Anyway, don't worry about that.
It's all perfectly legal.
It's all perfectly legal. If you enjoyed that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want gaming content, you can go over to Nerd Cave Gaming right there. If you want to support us, you can check out Patreon right there. If you want more videos, check them out right here. Go ahead, pick one of them. I wonder which one you're going to do. If you're going to be cool, you pick any of them. All 4 of them. You'd be awesome.